Apitupre.
Okay.
That's dark shade of brown.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah, that's Apitupre.
Okay.
Yeah. Then Asrewa. You know Asrewa?
No, I know Papa.
But you know Achim.
No, I don't know
Achim. Achim. We have different colors. We have Achim police. You know Achim police? Achim, no. Where you have the palm, you know.
Oh, that's a plan. We call it a plan.
A plan.
Yes, a plan.
Yeah, so the Achim police, you call it.
No, I don't know.
You know, there's one be with red, very nice, you know. You have Achim police. Then even Asrewa is the very small one.
Okay.
Charlie, that one is so difficult. This Achim police. It's called Southern Red Bishop. I'm hearing it for the first time. Then you have Asrewa. Asrewa is a very small one. And you have the type, it's called Asrewa Sikensio. That one is multicolored, very beautiful. Okay. And we're enjoying that one. But the grace of
God. So when did you break the relationship with these men? As you got older.
You know, I'm not saying that it's for poor people. No. I'm not saying that. I'm saying that we developed a delicacy out of it. Our poverty. Because we couldn't afford the main one. We settled for the Yemwadie and the Kutuje and told ourselves that
it's good.
Is the one.
We started recycling long ago.
Yeah. I once went to a fufu place, right, to buy fufu. Then I bought that and some goat meat. And the gentleman who bought before me, when he bought his soup and everything, asked the woman, "Was your towel 20 cedi?" I'm like, "What? Towel cost 20 cedi? Why are you going to dry it and use it to clean yourself?"
You don't have any bones inside. The towel.
But you see, it's tough meat. Sometimes chewing it is difficult.
The towel. If you are chewing towel and it's difficult, so you should be suspicious that
it's not towel.
It may not be the animal that you thought.
It could be something else.
Because the towel must be humble. It must submit itself to your teeth.
Any unsubmissive towel is suspicious. You know, you could be eating something else.
I'm telling you, and these days it's very easy.
Oh yeah. They can pass anything off. You know. So I remember some time back when they said allegedly some chop bars were passing off bat meat.
Yeah, that's right.
No, but bat meat is not a delicacy. That one is not a problem because some people really eat.
Vulture and all.
Vulture. Yeah.
It's a vulture that was very dangerous.
In fact, the story was reported some time ago in Kumasi about some guy who went onto the baller side and was killing them and passing them off as poultry. And people were buying and eating, you know. Sometimes you don't pay attention to it. But if you are so familiar with how chicken should taste, duck should taste, you would note. Yeah, that's right. You would note. If
you start to taste something slightly off.
Yes. You would note the difference.
It might be wrong meat. Yeah, literally. It's the most expensive part of the cow at the coast.
Hey, you see. It's because it has
it's a hot commodity.
Simple economics. It has demand.
It has demand now.
It has demand.
It's like
because before Kobe, apatre, or how do you call that in Ghana? You know, the fish that we use for Kobe.
Dide. That's tilapia.
Yeah, tilapia. I'm saying that before it wasn't a very expensive one.
Sky, those days, if you go to the Kenke sellers and she tells you that there's only D there, you turn and leave because it was classified as it was difficult to chew and people look at it and
you
say,
go to trade fair, right? You know the lake around there, the African lake. You cast the net, you collect D there and go home.
Oh, I see.
It was there plenty.
Wow.
But because of demand, Charlie.
Tilapia get flex. Did there has flex. If you go to a place, they say 50 cedis, 80 cedis, 100 cedis. Did there back in the day, if the Kenke seller says, "Oh, lower tariff, did there," you turn and leave, and you be abusing her. That why is she selling you tilapia? But today, Charlie, see what has happened.
Stone Wednesdays like Patogi Malayo. In other words, you have to eat it now because when you die, you are in the other world. You might be dead.
All right, let's do messages. We have a very interesting interview with the European Union
coming up, and this one from the
Solomon.
name is Solomon, yeah. From Laura Yipe. It says the best cow meat part is that of. It says it's the stomach. You put the blood inside, put onions and some other spices in there, and then you cook it. It's so delicious. Good morning. So that's the bujrumi I was telling you about. It's awesome. Bujrumi, yeah, that's right. This one says, good morning, Obodai. Please tell Papa the towel they cost. Nowadays, Papa, is coming in from
go to your
Bilal.
food joint, they can easily sell one for you 10, 15, 20 cedis a pop.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Just the towel?
Sure.
Okay.
But people like the towel, though. When it was more, I told you, one Saturday I was doing premiere and I was going to get fufu. The person said, Papa, my towel no 20 Ghana.
That's a towel.
A day. Are you cleaning yourself with it?
So I have this. My friend Bridget says, this story of Yemwadia and Kotoje reminds me of a Ugandan friend who came to visit, and I took her to one of the local restaurants. She asked why our meat came with skin and bones. I explained to her that the skin was burnt and therefore gave the meat flavor. And meat nearest to the bone was the tastiest. She asked me how we discovered this and who found out and concluded that it comes from a history of poverty. I was so offended. East Africans love their meat and don't understand why we eat the small creatures like cats, birds, and bats. Oh, Bridget, thank you. My friend Faya says, me, I don't like gizzard because there seems to be too much gizzard around the system these days.
Oh, I see.
Meanwhile, one gizzard, one bird, and the suspensive vulture day inside.
So the gizzard economy we should be very, very watchful of that one.
Anyway, but look, people should just be mindful of what they eat. Yes, we got them. Somebody says the towel is the tripe. I see. Towel is tripe. Anyway.
What tribe in this case?
Tripe. TRIPE.
Oh, I see.
So that's some information.
Got it from there. You know, there's a skill around harvesting, such things from the stomach.
The entrails,
and you learn it, especially if you were close to, in the village those days. So you don't, this the vial, is it the vial or the bile? The bile, yes. If you cut it into the meat, you've destroyed everything. So you need to harvest it properly. That's the first thing. When you open the animal, that's the first thing you take out.
The bile, it's called bonyuno.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, bonyuno. Once you spoil it, you spoil the whole
you can't eat.
It's bitter.
Yeah.
Very, very bitter.
I'm sure.
Very, very bitter.
So all the bosswa and all those things, Charlie, is from a history of poverty.
We like that. We want the whole.
You mean we are enjoying our poverty like that?
We eat it. All right, 9:38. There's still the Citi Breakfast Show. Like I said earlier, I'll be speaking to the EU. They're doing something very interesting on the 9th of May. On the 9th of May. And so we have our very good friends from the European Union joining us in a bit there. But join Kopan. Kopan is taking you out to 3 lovely waterfalls, Adoma Cinema and Boti, on May 20 for 600 cedis. There's a 100 cedi discount for all old clients and the first 20 persons to register. Join their Dubai Kenya package from June 23 to 29 for $1,400 double sharing and $1,600 single occupancy. You can call Kopan Hospitality on 0556 965 924 or 0262 349 886 for more details. Kopan Hospitality Tourism at its best. Now, are you thinking about getting that project started? How about rent, fees, and all of that? Worry no more. First Atlantic Bank's payroll loan is here. Walk into any First Atlantic Bank branch or dial *442*30#. And you need to be a government worker whose salary is paid by the Controller and Accountant General's Department. And you could get a loan of up to 150,000 cedis. First Atlantic Bank, refreshingly different. And drive confidently with a touch of class and style in the VW Polo sedan. It comes fully equipped with a number of safety features to keep you and your family safe on the road. Contact Universal Motors on 0544 338804 for more information. This is still the Citi Breakfast Show. We'll take a very, very quick break. When we come back, we'll be speaking to our very good friends from the European Union.
This is the Citi Breakfast Show, the city's biggest conversation.
Wow! Kofi, is that your new car? It's very stylish.
Yes, it's the Volkswagen Polo Sedan with over 600,000 sold worldwide and now available in Ghana. It comes with a 1.6-liter automatic petrol engine and 105 horsepower. It is well equipped with a durable design, reliable safety features, and built with German quality standard. Linda, this car is value for money. It even comes with a 3-year, 120,000-kilometer warranty. It gives me great driving pleasure every day.
That's impressive. I would like to own one too.
Well, contact Universal Motors Limited on 0544 338 804 to own yours now.
Hey, close up. Ever fresh air, ever fresh air. Ever fresh air, ever close up.
All new Close Up Everfresh. Wait, Charlie, what's new?
It now has a triple fresh formula that cleans, protects, and cools. Thanks to a powerful combination of 1, a purifying gel, 2, an antibacterial mouthwash formula, 3, ice cool crystals. That cleans, fights up to 99% bacteria, and intensely cools. Fresh breath. Keeps you protected and fresh long after brushing. Close Up Triple Fresh formula. Cleans, protect, and cools. Close Up Everfresh. Grab yours now.
This advert is FDA approved.
Sweet, sweet mothers, how could we ever forget you? This year, on Mother's Day, we plan to do quite the festive opposite. What better way to show out for our beloved matriarchs than an entire evening dedicated to celebrating the phenomenon that is motherhood. Mama's boys and mama's girls, for all their love and sacrifices, here comes the ultimate Mother's Day gift. Picture this: a flavorous Ghanaian spread with countless mouth-watering treats, just like Mama's cooking. A glitzy dance floor serenaded by Mama's favorite tunes, just for Mama to boogie. And a stunningly intricate portrait of Mama, just to remind Mama how truly beautiful she is. Join us on Sunday, the 14th of May 2023 at 4 p.m. for an enchanting evening of appreciation and enjoyment for our feminine support systems. The venue is at the City Gardens, number 5, Ola Hansen Lane, Tesano, and the rate is a cool 350 Ghana cedis. It's going to be an evening of Ghanaian food, dance, and the celebration of motherhood. So book now and secure a seat for Mama at the A Portrait of Mama Mother's Day dinner now. For more enquiries, call 020-5973-973. The A Portrait of Mama Mother's Day dinner is powered by City TV with support from City FM and is sponsored by Dano Milk and Tasty Tom.
For the things you do for me, for the blessings you rain.
The Citi Breakfast Show. Rise above the noise.
Welcome back. This is still the Citi Breakfast Show. Your messages are welcome on 0549986996. Like I promised, we'll be speaking to our very good friends from the European Union. They are doing something really interesting on the 9th of May. To that effect, I have His Excellency Peter Smith van Gelder. He's the Deputy Ambassador of the European Union to Ghana. Hello, good morning. Welcome to the Citi Breakfast Show.
Good morning, Nathan. It's great to be here today.
It's nice to have you here, H.E. Let's get into our conversation. This month, you are celebrating the Europe Day on the 9th of May. Now, what is the Europe Day and why is it important?
Thank you. I'm glad you asked. In fact, we celebrate Europe Day because the European Union was what we say started the 9th of May by a guy called Schuman. Was a guy from France with a German name. He had this brilliant idea to pull together coal and steel. That way, there would not be more war between the countries. So it started with 6 countries. Now, fast forward to now, we're 27. 9 of us here active and present in Ghana. So it is about working together. It's about peace, prosperity, but also the internal markets and the freedom, the promotion of human rights, rule of law, and democracy. And this is what we celebrate. And we have indeed the 9th of May itself, but throughout the months, we will have several activities here in Ghana.
Wonderful, wonderful. So what activities have you lined up for the rest of the month? We know Tuesday is when you are marking it, but after that, what else is going to happen?
Yeah, so the theme of this year is youth and skills. So we work together, of course, with the Ghanaian government, with civil society. Job creation is very important to us, youngsters and women. So we will go, I'll give you a couple of examples. First of all, to the Don Bosco Technical Institute in Tima, and we will work together with youngsters for a job fair. So we will see for technical education, providing opportunities to young women, young guys, because jobs are super important, and we want to work together with Ghana on this. And then second, we work a lot on culture. So we'll be a bit out of Ghana, out of Accra, sorry. So we will go to Tamale up in the north, work together with my good friend Ibrahim Mahama in the Red Clay Studio. He has a super museum there. He has also been awarded the Prince Claus Award. So my ambassador, His Excellency Irshad Rasali, will be there to work together with him and youngsters there. And also we will work with the Kukui band there, a fusion concert and music. And the last example I want to mention, we will go to Takoradi and we will go to Handy Farms, because there is sustainable mango by young women and young entrepreneurs, which is also, youth-led small enterprises where the EU is active, and we want to support that endeavor.
Wonderful. All kinds of interesting activities. So you'll be going to Tamale, you go to Takoradi, you have a session with the band Kukui. Great. Shout outs to Kokui. Kokui is our former colleague.
Oh, yeah. Great.
so we know him.
We'll say hi to him.
Yes. Wonderful. So let's talk about the EU's engagement on youth and skills. So this month, yes, you are focused on that. But outside the Europe month, what more are you doing in terms of engaging the youth? Engagement on youth and skills.
Yeah. One step back, so we work with the Ghanaian government and civil society on the 3 strands with what we call Team Europe and the 9 member states here. 3 priorities: the green growth, everything around the Green Deal, which is super important to Europe and indeed the whole world, the Paris Agreement. And then what we call sustainable smart cities, for instance, the metropolis of Accra and Kumasi. And then the third is on governance and security. And then on youth proper, we will work with the Germans on job creation, especially also for returning migrants. So we have a center for that. We will visit that. A second thing you may be aware, we have now an EU Goodwill ambassador. Her name is Victoria Michaels, also a good friend. She's a model, she's an entrepreneur, she's a real example. And we work together with her to engage in youth conversations, because she is our ambassador for youth, for green, and for job creation.
I see.
So that is a bit of the things we're doing. Also, I want to mention, we have the vaccines. Ghana was the first to, with COVAX, ourselves, EU and UNICEF, to profit from those vaccines. And my ambassador had a very good idea, together with others, of course. It's very well to donate vaccines, but it's much better, even better, if Ghana starts to produce itself the vaccines. So short time ago, we opened officially the Center for Vaccines, and we work closely with FDA. And again, that is also a way to promote job creation. Last thing, if you allow me, Nathan, to mention is Erasmus Plus. Erasmus was a philosopher from my country a long time ago, from Rotterdam. He's long dead, of course, but he is what you could say European avant la lettre. He worked in several countries, spoke all the several languages, and he gave his name to a program, exchange for students. So you have Erasmus Plus, excellent Ghanaian students going to excellent European universities, for the culture, to learn, to have skills, and, to exchange between the Ghanaian cultures and the European culture.
I see. So what about other sectors and the future of, Ghana-EU relations? What are you doing in those spaces as well?
I would say the relations are really very good. I'm not just saying it like that. It's on the global level. As you know, Ghana is in the UN Security Council. His Excellency, the President, Nana Akufo-Addo, was the head of ECOWAS for 2 years, which is unprecedented. He played a very big role in all the crises, in Guinea-Conakry, in Mali, with the coup d'etat, and also, regionally and then continentally on FCFTA, because, you have the free trade agreement and the headquarters is here in Accra. And in a way, this is also how the EU started, working together, bringing the markets together, the internal market, the free movement of goods and of people and of capital. So we want to work there together also with the AFCFTA. This is one important issue for us. Trade relations are very good as well. It's one of the biggest trade partners, EU to Ghana, both in terms of export and in terms of import. And then what I want to mention as well, the President has been many times to Europe. He's been to the European Parliament in Strasbourg. He had a big address there, to Brussels, to the different capitals. He was in Berlin, Madrid, Paris, The Hague, and vice versa. We had high-level visits also coming. We had Ms. Urpilainen. She's our Commissioner for International Partnerships. Then we signed together with the Ministry our program for the coming years, around 200 million for development aid and cooperation. And we had the President of the European Council invited by the President, Mr. Charles Michel, and he came for the Accra Initiative Conference, because also on security we work very closely together with Ghana in the north of the country because of the issues there. We have several programs, and we are with NORPREFSEC and others working on prevention of the violence, and that is very important, of course. And then lastly, of course, we work, as we said, on culture. We work with the Minister of Tourism. It's a two-way sword, really, because culture is, you develop, you learn from each other, you read a book, go to a concert, you enjoy, but it's also, let's face it, just the commercial part, job creation. When I arrived here 4 years ago, it was the year of the return. Then later,
2019.
that was in 19, indeed, I remember very well. Then later, well, of course, COVID hit, but beyond the return. So we work closely together with the Ministry of Tourism, with UNESCO as well. We had, of course, the Press Freedom Day, and of course, want to commend the press for the very important work the journalists are doing, and working on the Accra capital of books. So all that is also job creation. Tourism is a way to, in exchange, but also jobs creation for the country.
Great. As we wrap it up, you've mentioned the current state of EU-Ghana relations, right? But when did it all start? When did the EU and Ghana first begin this very interesting relationship they have now?
Ghana is the first country to be independent here. From the beginning, we were here. I won't bore you with all the technical details because internally, the EU, we changed our names often and all that. So we have the embassy, it's called ambassador, our ambassador for a couple, only 10 years, but before we've been active for a long time. Many decades, especially also in agriculture and especially also in the north. So we have been a privileged partner with Ghana, of course, because I'm not just saying it like that. We share the values, we share the interests, and it is, a privileged partner in the region because after all, you see, we have free press here, we have human rights here, we have rule of law here, and also, with everything going on in the world, we are happy that Ghana is our privileged partner. We also support it for the food security, but to the tune of 10 million euros. And we have been active in all these fields for, quite some time.
Wonderful, wonderful. So I've been speaking to Peter Smith van Gelder. He's the Deputy Ambassador, the Deputy EU Ambassador to Ghana. Peter, you're originally from the Netherlands.
Correct.
I see, yeah. I see. For a lot of Ghanaians, when the name Netherlands is mentioned, we think about Ajax and Mohamed Kudus and Ruud van Nistelrooy.
Very good. Yeah, Ajax is my team.
Wonderful.
Unfortunately, is not doing so well, but Kudus is one of the big stars there. That's correct.
Wonderful.
Yeah, we cheer for him.
We do. We are very happy he's at Ajax. Yeah. We don't know how long he'll be there for, with the way he's playing.
Yeah, one doesn't know. But
you never know. Maybe Eric Ten Hag will sign him at Man United.
Might well be.
Might as well be. Thank you so much. That was His Excellency Peter Smith van Gelder. He is the Deputy EU Ambassador to Ghana.
This is the Citi Breakfast Show, the city's biggest conversation.
So when I take no back chapter of this life in my youth, ever upward. Seen them a talk about one love, but them never reach like that. Money, but they never reach like that. Funny, them can't see my back. Me nah make 'em up, but me nah see contract. Me and them never get a eye contact. Say them a leader, but them a lead from back. Wallah, that's why get a comeback. Better come back. Anyway, them see mankind, them do one kind. Now we do like say we never know. Oh, we oh. Because oh, we oh. Now for them a snake and the grass, them be full bad mind. But we do like say we never know. Oh, we oh. Oh, we oh. We there from Gilliba, we there from Gilliba. Gilliba, we there from Gilliba, we there from Gilliba. Believe in yourself, no go from there from Gilliba, we there from Gilliba. Gilliba, we there from Gilliba. Gilliba, we there from Gilliba. Make you know they from minimal. Coulda never be a minimalist. One pan the list. Me take a win and the haters the list. Them no say man a boss it like a real junglist. Give them a one God sound man a evangelist. Burn them like a fireman. Me no see no other youth way better than. How we a run things boy ya, Jagaban. How we a run that turf ya, Jagaban. Anyway them see mankind, them do one kind. Now we do like say we never know. Oh we oh. Because oh we oh. Now for them a snake.
Wonderful music. Now, if you haven't listened to Stonebwoy's new album, please do. The Fifth Dimension, stream it on all the platforms and enjoy. You'll be blown away. Lovely music. Different versions of Stonebwoy cooking in an Afrobeat stew. That's like the large theme of the album. Lots of Afrobeats. But you enjoy Stonebwoy in his different iterations, trust me. The other thing you'll enjoy is a night out with your mums. On 14th May 2023 at the City Gardens, number 5 Olahansin Lane at Tesano, and it's going for 350 CDs. Just buy a ticket. Call 0205 973 973 for inquiries. We call it a portrait of Mama. It's our Mother's Day dinner. Just come and we show out for our mothers or that mother figure in your life. Come and celebrate them. We've done a whole lot. Many years ago, I read something that said, because God can't be everywhere, he gave his mothers. The Portrait of Mama is powered by Citi TV with support from Citi FM and is sponsored by Dano Milk and Tasty Tom. Portrait of Mama 2023, Sunday 14th May 4 p.m. Just note, call 0205 973 973 for enquiries. Believe in yourself, no go from there. Coulda never be a minimalist. One pan the list. Me take a win and the haters the list. Them no say man a boss it like a real junglist. Give them a one God sound man a evangelist. Burn them like a fireman. Me no see no other youth way better than. That's our Citi Breakfast Show for the morning. Friday, May 5, 2023. My name is Nathan Kwa. I sat in for Bernard Avle, your regular host. The show is back on Monday from 6:20 to 10 a.m. Show produced by Caleb Kuda and Fred Jabano. Godfred Odum gave us help on technical. Many thanks for your messages that came through. We really appreciate them. We may not read all of them, but we like the fact that you still send them anyways. I did it with Richard Delaska and Samalata Mensah. Ekokum Singh and Apioko Sarah Mashonga. They all made appearances. We'll catch you on Monday. Caleb Kuda is back here with the news.
Mr. Kwa, what's your weekend looking like?
Quite busy. I have a couple of events to attend.
Oh, sweet.
Apart from that, let's relax.
Nice.
And breathe and regenerate.
Excellent. Enjoy. Coming up in the news at 10, government promises to look into concerns of a